How's it going, guys? I just thought I'd hit record, right? So there's no script here, but over the last few days, I've quite learned quite a lot in terms of hosting my masterclass for my lead generation business. Now, on the 29th of April, there's going to be a live masterclass at 6 p.m. It's free. There are limited seats, but it's free. So if you want to join, let me know. So drop a note in the comments and I'll tag the link for you to register. But it's an important point because what I want to actually do is show you how I've built up a sequence to try and find new people to actually join that masterclass because it might be something that they want to do, or from this, it might be something that you want to create. Maybe you've got a masterclass planned, or you want to host something, but you don't know where to start in terms of advertising it. So I thought I'll give you a little bit of a hand. I'll lift the bonnet on what I do, how I do it, and then if you want a little try, or if you want some help, let me know and we can chat. So I'm going to share my screen. Um, Bear with me a second. So I'm going to share my screen, close that, bring that up, go back. Okay, so go high level. So the first thing I wanted to do, I thought to myself, well, I've got some people on an email list, right? I had no mechanism to actually message them unless I did it manually. And I thought, over 100 people, do I want to do that manually? No. What can I do? So I created a sequence. So it's a bit of a workflow. So it's really simple. But what it does is, first of all, it triggers it triggers to people who I want to invite. So maybe these are the people that have opted into marketing, right? So anyone that's opted out, obviously I don't want to be contacting them, right? So the first thing is tag the people. So this is step one. Tag the people that I want to send a message to. Okay. So as soon as they're tagged, the first thing it's going to do is send an email. So if I lift the bonnet on this, we can say, right, this is the name of it. This is what it's going to do. It's got a subject, it's got a header, it's got the text, it's got the link, and it's got some info just behind it as well, which I won't go into because it's a bit more technical. But then it waits. So if I click on this, it waits 2 days, and then email two goes. Right, so this sequence is I've put together, so they're different. So it's a bit of a storytelling, which is important. And then it waits 4 days. Another email goes, bit of proof. Right, so this is a sequence, a workflow to promote my event on the 29th of April at 6 p.m. So now I've got something doing the work for me, so I can be getting on with things, serving my clients, going to the pub, whatever floats your boat. But I know that my business is working for me when I'm not working. So these are the things that I would just wanted to explain and just showcase what's possible. As you can see, to sequence up until the actual day, right? So email six is the day of, right? So it's just promoting it. It's making sure have you registered? If you haven't, this is your last chance, and so on. And then the sequence ends. But then I thought to myself, well, if I've only got, say, 100 people on my mailing list, I want other ways of promoting this masterclass. So I thought, let's create a landing page. Never done one before, but now I know how, and you can have the same. Okay, so I'm just going to show you a little bit of what I've learned and what you can have. So if I click on sites, if I click on my masterclass, so I created this funnel. So the funnel is the landing page itself, a registration for the masterclass. So I'm collecting email addresses with an opt-in and opt-out option. And then I've got some terms and conditions as well. So the only thing I want to do really here, so it's not too long, is looking at the actual landing page. So if I click the landing page and click edit, Okay. We have got some custom code here. So for all you techies out there, you will love it. I'm sure this will make total sense to you. Right, so we've got some custom HTML, which basically makes up the actual landing page. Okay, so super simple, but really effective. So if I click on this little eye up here, and this is what people see. Okay, so all that code creates this on a front view. Okay, so basically, see the system that generated 70K in 57 days live for free. That is my masterclass. That's what I'm actually going to host on the 29th of April, 6 p.m. As you can see just here. But also, it's got the little buttons as well. So if I click that, it'll send it to the registration just here. So here's the registration. So you put your details in, you opt in or you opt out, and you register. And that then goes on my email list so I can follow up with them, I can remind them, make sure that they're aware that they've got the link, and so on. So I thought that was pretty cool. And all that is built through this code. So if you have got an event coming up that you haven't yet promoted and you really want to, or you're thinking about hosting an event and you don't know where to start, then this is for you, right? These automations and these funnels, they might look scary. They might feel like out of your reach right now, but trust me, they're really not. And all it takes is to ask for a little bit of help. So if you need that little bit of help, just let me know. So drop your message, drop your name, sorry, below, and I'll reach out. But the most important thing here, right? So I wanted to showcase what's possible if you've got an event, or you want to create an event. A lot of people wait until they've perfected the event content, right? They want the slides done, they want the logo on there, they want pretty colours, they want it looking really good for when they present it. The problem is with that, there's no deadline. There's no deadline for you to say, oh my gosh, I've got to get this done. So the way that I've done it is plant my flag in the sand, 29th of April, 6 p.m. Right, that is 2 weeks from today. That forces me to A, promote it, B, get something in front of people in any way I possibly can. So whether that be a landing page that I've just looked at, whether that be an email sequence that I've looked at as well with you, but it could be other stuff as well. So you can post on social media, but posting alone isn't enough because it doesn't get the attention like it used to. So what else is in my armory to actually get this in front of people? Is it face-to-face networking? Yeah, it could be. But whatever works for you, go and do it, right? It's action. You have to be taking action. And if you haven't yet set a date for your event, whatever that may be, whether you're a coach, you're a consultant, whether you're a service provider, pick a date, pick a subject, and once you've picked that date and your subject and you start promoting it, then you think, now I've got to get all my stuff ready to actually present, okay? Because you're forced to do it. You've got a deadline and you've got bums on seats. You've got people already registered. You've already got a sequence going out to them to say, don't forget, this is the date. Love to see you there. Right? So it forces your hand almost. It makes you take action. And that's what I found in my business. Plant your flag, do the work. That forces you then to actually present right on the day and prepare for that presentation or whatever it is that you're running. So if this is you, if you're looking to host an event and you need help with that, if you need help doing your outreach, if you need help building a landing page, something real basic, really quick, let's get it done together. We can even work on it together if you want to. That means you can actually learn it too. If that's you, if you'd like to look under the bonnet of what I've just shown you a little bit deeper, comment below, drop your name, drop me an email, and let me know, and we can work together. What I will do as well is post the link to my masterclass for the 29th of April, 6 p.m. UK time, that is. Um, get registered. Come and have a look. Come along, have a look. It's going to be fun packed. It's 90 minutes. It's interactive. There's no real script. Well, there will be, kind of. Um, but we'll have fun together as well, right? It's important. Let's not be serious about business all the time. Of course, we want return on investment. Of course, we want to make sure that we make a difference, but let's have fun on the way, right? So if you want fun along the way, if you want to build your landing page, build your sequence, and plant your flag, plant it with me. Pete Tarbuck at Lead Magpie. I will see you on the next one. Cheers, guys.